live. Okay. Sorry, I had a few technical difficulties. How are you? Who's here? I have no idea how this works. I've never done this before. I see one eyeball, so that's a good thing. The lighting isn't great out here, but I wanted to be outside even though I'm getting bit by mosquitoes. How's everybody? This is our Sext. It's our midday. Sext means 6th hour of daylight. It sounds risque if you don't know what it is, but it's just a time where we come together and check in with our community. So I'm so excited. I see Aurelia. Hi. Okay, well, let's see. I had my notes and I can't pull them up, but I'll try to do this from memory. So has anyone heard of a very old philosopher or theologian, I think he was, named Meister Eckhart? I just learned of him this year. Well, I can't pull up the other quotes that I had planned, but so he is just, I've found him through this book that I picked up this year. I picked this book up at the Rothko Chapel in Houston. Hey, Clark. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's like one of my happy places, and I hadn't been there in like almost 20 years, and I picked up this book. And I don't have a lot of books on prayer. I'm not like a big collector of books on prayer. I have Fran's book on prayer, and this book has really just helped me a lot. And there's poems and prayers. I love nature. I love anything that has to do with earth care and nature. And so there's a poem that I wanted to share from Meister Eckhart, and it's one of my favorites since I got this book, and it's something that just stuck with me from the beginning. And it's, if y'all don't, I guess some of you know, but I work with the children at the church, and so I love this book this poem because it talks about when you're alone or when you're afraid and having a child with you or having an animal with you. The name of the book is called Earth Prayers. Hi, Alicia. It's probably backwards for you, but it's edited by Elizabeth Roberts and Elias Amadon. 365 prayers, poems, and invocations from around the world. So here goes the prayer. This is under the benediction for animals section. It says, if I were alone in the desert and feeling afraid, I would want a child to be with me, for then my fear would disappear and I would be made strong. This is what life itself can do in itself, because it is so noble, so full of pleasure, and so powerful. But if I could not have a child with me, I would at least like to have a living animal at my side to comfort me. Therefore, let those who bring about wonderful things in their big, dark books take an animal to help them. The life within the animal will give them strength in turn, for equality gives strength in all things and at all times. I just, as a parent and maybe future animal lover owner, I just love that our children and animals give us strength when we're alone and when we're scared. And I loved the last quote that says, for equality gives strength in all things and at all times. So that's just what I wanted to share with you guys today, something that's just been on my heart. There was another prayer. I Googled Meister Eckhart, and on Wikipedia they gave you like little one-liners, and there's one liner that he said, a quote that said, if you only say one prayer in your entire life, let it be thank you, and that would be enough. And so that's another one that just stuck with me, like just having that prayer of thank you. So it doesn't have to be fancy. I'm not a fancy type of prayer person, but that's why I love Fran's book that helps give us words when we don't have our own words. And so yeah, I just offer this thought for you guys and this blessing for your lives, to have a child there in our hearts, or an animal to give us strength in times of stress or fear or loneliness. If anyone has anything to share or add, or if anything's popping up for you regarding any of this, or not of any of this, anything else, feel free to comment. And I hope everyone's week is going as good as it can. Second day of autumn, and I've enjoyed that so much. So I'm very thankful for just the changing of the seasons, and I just offer this blessing for you all and love you all. And that's all I have. Bye.